Why is it so crowded up ahead?
Rumi! It's Rumi! Hurry! She's out!
Excited screams rang out.
Please make way.
One person asking for my autograph, while another begged for a photo. I instantly lowered my head and ran. Behind me, people shouting my name erupted like a disturbed beehive. I jumped into a taxi parked by the road.
Sir, please take me to the stadium. Hurry!
The car sped off. Through the window, I saw those crazed fans chasing after us on motorcycles.
Please help me lose them.
The driver suddenly made a sharp turn into a narrow alley. We had managed to lose the motorcycles behind us.
Thank you.
Then the taxi suddenly accelerated onto a deserted road. Something's not right here.
This isn't the way to the stadium.
Stop questioning me.
A sense of dread rose inside me. He turned to look at me, a sinister expression on his face.
Just drop me off up ahead.
I tried the door handle. It was locked. I bit my lip, my heart pounding wildly. I discreetly tried to call Janu, but there was no signal. Then behind us, those motorcycles appeared again. I slammed my hand against the window, frantically signaling for help.
Help! Somebody please! Let me out!
At once, the motorcycles sped up. The chase began. The taxi swerved through the intersection as the motorcycle surged ahead. Up ahead, two motorcycles cut across and blocked the car. He was forced to brake hard. At that exact moment, the window was smashed. Without thinking, I immediately threw myself out of the car.
Please, can you help me? Please take me to the stadium. Okay, Rumi, get in the car.
Something unexpected came up. I couldn't stop her.
But on the way there, another problem came up. We had to stop because the tire had gone flat.
That's strange. Why is there so much broken glass all over this main road? Rumi, you go on ahead.
Just then, a group of young fans came running over. Rumi! That was when I spotted a bicycle.
Hi, can I borrow your bike?
Yes! And just like that, I sped toward the stadium on the bicycle. Before I could even piece everything together, the stadium had already come into view. At the gate, fans had been waiting for a long time. The moment they saw me, they immediately crowded around me.
Please let me go!
In just a few seconds, I was surrounded all over again, and then a sharp pain shot through my neck. I collapsed to my knees. In the chaos, I only had time to see a masked figure slip through the crowd and disappear. Before I could even cry out, a strong hand yanked me out of the crowd.
Run, Rumi!
We made it inside the stadium with angry shouting trailing behind us. I braced my hands on my knees, gasping for air.
Are you okay? Did something happen?
Something happened on the way here. Just now, someone suspicious injected something into me.
Don't worry, I'll go check. You go change first, it's almost time.
Okay.
When I stepped onto the track, the noise from the stands hit my chest like ocean waves. From afar, I saw a familiar figure off in the distance, warming up. I narrowed my eyes for a better look.
Rumi, you're in this too? Lily Love Braids? What a coincidence. Come on, let's take our positions.
As I stood at the starting line, a sense of unease crept over me. The whistle blew. I took off running. My first steps felt as heavy as lead. My breathing was ragged, and my head was spinning from the chaos that had just happened. I started falling behind.
What's wrong with Rumi? She doesn't look right. Zoe, I believe she can do it.
But then, little by little, a strange surge of energy rose through my body. My heart beat faster, and my legs felt unnaturally light. I began to pass people. One runner, then two, then the whole group ahead. Halfway through the race, I burst forward like an arrow. The crowd screaming sounded distant and blurred. I crossed the finish line first. The other athletes crowded around Lily Love Braids to comfort her.
How did she suddenly burst to the finish line that fast? I think Lily Love Braids deserves the win more.
Just as the trophy was handed to me, a member of the organizing committee approached.
Rumi, please follow me. Rumi, the contestants, the audience, and the committee suspect that this result involves cheating. We're going to conduct a doping test, so please cooperate.
Okay.
The result came down like a knife.
Positive for banned substances.
There has to be some mistake. I never used doping.
We're sorry, but we have to revoke your prize.
My winner's medal was withheld. My title was stripped on the spot. Then, amid whispers and thinly veiled satisfaction, the medal was awarded to the runner who had finished second.
The final result. First place goes to Lily Love Braids.
The press immediately swarmed in.
Rumi, why did you cheat?
No, I didn't cheat.
Rumi, did you really use doping to win? Do you feel ashamed? Please tell us what you're thinking.
The faces that had once shouted my name were now looking at me with contempt.
You have no integrity. You don't deserve to be an athlete.
Stop! What are you doing to her?
All eyes turned. Jinyu stepped forward, and beside him was a man whose arm he had a tight grip on. The man's face was pale, and his eyes darted around nervously.
Tell them the whole truth. I was hired. I didn't mean for this to happen. It was her. Lily Love Braids hired me.
I need the two of you to help me with something.
Here's the reward money if the job is done.
Sure. What do you need us to do?
Pretend to be a taxi driver. Wait for her to leave the school. Take her away, as far from the stadium as possible.
But what if she calls the police?
Don't worry. There's a phone signal jammer in the car. She won't be able to call for help. But in case Plan A fails, you'll carry out Plan B.
Could you please tell us what Plan B was?
He's lying! I had nothing to do with this!
Lily Lovebraids gave me a syringe, and I was supposed to use the chaos as an opportunity to inject Rumi with doping.
You're actually gonna believe someone like him? How was I supposed to know Rumi's fans would already be waiting there? Everyone here can testify to it. Lily Lovebraids was the one who hired us. I need you girls to hold Rumi back and create a chaotic scene at the stadium gate. We were paid to do it, and it was also because we liked Rumi so much, so we're sorry. Why did you do this to me? We were never enemies. Because the spotlight always belongs to you. Rumi, anywhere you are, I'll never get to shine. Whether it's a school competition or Jinu's feelings, you always take everything from me. None of those things ever belong to you. I earned them fair and square. If you've got any real courage, compete with me honestly for once.
The fans began chanting my name in unison, while she clutched her ears, unable to accept the truth. The organizing committee conferred before announcing the final result.
We have decided to strip Lily Lovebraids of her award for cheating and for sabotaging fellow athlete Rumi.
She collapsed to the ground, both hands pressed against the track, so humiliated that she could no longer hold on to her usual arrogance. I glanced at how pathetic she looked.
Stand up. Drop the fake act. You're disgusting.
I'm sorry I let you go alone.
It's not your fault. I haven't even thanked you yet for clearing my name.
The two of them had already been taken away by the police. They had paid for what they had done. Even though I didn't win this time, I gained the love of a huge number of people. After that, fans were very polite when they met me. They no longer pushed and crowded around me, and they always asked for my permission before taking a photo.
Rumi, I need to talk to you.
Okay.
What are you doing here? I want a rematch. This time, I'm gonna beat you.
In the end, the rematch happened after all, but this time, just the two of us, standing face to face on the track.
Lily Lovebraids, good luck. What is she up to now? I don't know. Rumi, be careful!
Then the whistle split the air, and we burst forward. We were running neck and neck. But just before the finish line, Lily pushed herself too hard. Desperation got the better of her, and she crashed to the ground.
Get up. You're still not gonna beat me. Why didn't you finish the race? Because that wasn't what mattered to me.
I won again, but looking at her, I knew this victory would not make her admit defeat. It would only bury her deeper in the bitterness she refused to let go of.
Rumi, this still isn't over. I've got plenty of time left, so you just wait. I need you to help me with something.
After hanging out with Huntrix, Lily Lovebraid said goodbye and headed home. As she passed by the shopping mall, she noticed a huge poster hanging at the entrance. Beautiful hair contest, searching for the most perfect hair.
A beautiful hair contest.
Her eye settled on the trophy.
If I win, maybe people will finally see me differently.
Then, an image of Rumi smiling suddenly flashed through her mind.
And this time, I'll shine, just like Rumi.
That evening, Lily Lovebraids went to Rumi's house.
Rumi, why is your hair so beautiful? How do you take care of it? You want to know how I care for my hair, right? Yes! I just use hair treatments regularly. The most important thing is patience. Beautiful hair takes time. Thanks. I'll try taking care of my hair the way you do.
A little while after Lily Lovebraids left, Mira and Zoe came to Rumi with a flyer for the hair contest.
Why don't we give this contest a try?
What is it?
It's a contest to find the person with the most perfect hair. I think you actually have a real shot. Sure, why not? Let's all together.
In the days that followed, Lily Lovebraids began taking care of her hair obsessively. She went to the spa for deep conditioning treatments, bought all kinds of expensive serums and oils, and every morning she stood in front of the mirror for a long time, checking her hair carefully. One day, she let out a sigh.
It's still not beautiful enough.
Late one evening, Lily Lovebraids stepped into an old bookstore hidden deep inside an alley. As she wandered along the dusty shelves, she suddenly spotted an old black book. She opened it. Inside were lines of text describing a magical method for perfecting hair.
I can't believe it! Magic! Can make hair perfect?
Lily Lovebraids closed the book.
So, there's a faster way.
From that night on, Lily Lovebraids began practicing what was written in the book. Every night, she repeated strange rituals alone in her room.
More beautiful. It has to become even more beautiful.
After a few days, her hair began to feel softer. A week later, it had become shinier and much thicker.
Yes! This time I'm gonna win.
The day to register for the contest arrived. Lily Lovebraids entered the venue with confidence. But while filling out her information, she suddenly glanced to the side. Rumi had just arrived with Mira and Zoe.
Rumi, you signed up too? Yeah, I thought I'd give it a try.
Lily Lovebraids forced a smile.
Rumi wants to compete with me too? Haven't they had enough attention already? And now they want to take this from me too?
After that day, Lily Lovebraids practiced even more magic than before. But little by little, her scalp began to burn. One night, when she tried to perform yet another ritual, her hair suddenly scorched at the ends.
Stop!
Lily Lovebraids screamed in panic.
No! Stop!
Dry, burnt strands fell to the floor. She trembled as she stared into the mirror. Then her eyes suddenly landed on the poster.
If I can't have the most beautiful hair,
Then, I'll take it.
That night, Lily Lovebraids sneaked into Rumi's house. Rumi was fast asleep. Lily Lovebraids stood beside the bed, looking down at Rumi's hair spread across the pillow. She took her own hair and connected it to Rumi's. A surge of energy ran from Rumi's hair into Lily Lovebraids' hair. In an instant, the two heads of hair were swapped.
yes, this is it. This is the vitality I wanted.
The next morning, Lily Lovebraids looked at herself in the mirror.
This contest, I've got it in the bag.
Meanwhile, Rumi had just woken up and let out a shocked scream.
It's burned! Oh God, no! Ah! No! No! Why? My hair! Oh, what happened to it? Rumi, what's wrong? Oh my gosh, what happened to your hair? I don't understand what happened either. Maybe you should drop out of the contest. No, I still want to go and see it.
Rumi put on a disguise, covering herself with a hood, and went to the contest with Mira and Zoe. The competition began.
Good morning, everyone.
When Lily Lovebraids stepped onto the stage, the entire hall started buzzing.
That hair is unbelievably beautiful. I know, right?
The shine and thickness are absolutely perfect.
Lily Lovebraids smiled confidently. Then it was Rumi's turn. She removed her hood. The entire hall fell silent. A few people began whispering when they saw her dry, damaged hair. Rumi simply lowered her head. Then the results were announced.
And the winner of this year's contest is Lily Lovebraids.
Applause filled the hall. Lily Lovebraids stepped onto the stage to receive the trophy. But just as she was about to take it, her hair began falling out strand by strand onto the floor.
No! My hair! My hair!
She clutched her head and ran out of the hall.
Rumi, that hair looks like yours.
The judges postponed the results and decided to have the contestants' hair tested for DNA. The DNA from Lily Lovebraids' hair matched Rumi's. The organizers contacted Rumi and asked her to come accept the trophy.
This victory still doesn't feel convincing to me.
Sometime later, Rumi patiently began caring for her hair all over again from the beginning. Mira and Zoe stayed by her side, helping her the whole time. The contest was held again the following season.
Beautiful Hair Contest Season 2.
This time, Rumi won fair and square. Lily Lovebraids was walking down the street when she suddenly stopped in front of a giant advertising screen. On it was an image of Rumi holding the winner's trophy and smiling brightly. Lily Lovebraids stood there for a long time, staring at it. Then she clenched her fists.
This isn't over yet. And then, unexpectedly, we ran into trouble right after that.
Lately, Mira's name has been getting yanked onto the hot search nonstop. One blurry clip, a girl who looks exactly like Mira, coldly tossing fan gifts into a trash can. Overnight, the internet detonated. Fake. Boycott. Huntrix fooled the fans. Mira stared at the screen like someone had just slapped her across the face. Zoe and I replayed it again and again. And the more we watched, the more impossible it felt, because it really did look like her.
It's not me. I've never done that.
The problem is, people believe it.
Then we find who staged it.
A day later, the three of us slipped out for a walk to escape the online storm. But the second we hit the street, I had a feeling someone was following me.
Someone's following us. Let's trap them.
We deliberately sped up and ducked into a narrow alley. At the last turn, I stopped without warning. Zoe slid to block the front. Mira pivoted to seal off the escape. The person behind us started to turn away, but Zoe grabbed her wrist.
Don't move!
She turned around. All three of us froze. That face was Mira.
Who the hell are you? How do you look like me? Why do you look exactly like Mira? And what's your purpose in following us? I was following you. I was getting ready to replace her. Replace what? Replace Mira. I'm a product of the Demon King. He created me to slip into Huntrix and split you apart from the inside. When Huntrix falls into conflict, fans will flood over to Saja Boys. And then it becomes easy to steal human souls. So the clip of throwing away fan gifts. That was you? Yes. We have to bring the truth into the light. We do a press conference, and we bring her with us. Let the fans see it with their own eyes.
The next day, the press room was packed with cameras. The entire media held its breath as Huntrix walked out. Mira sat in the middle, face set.
Today we will tell you the truth.
And then, the side door opened, but what came out was only a white rabbit.
You've got to be kidding me!
Huntrix thinks we're a joke? This is way too far!
Zoe stepped forward.
Calm down. I knew this would happen. It's not Mira, and it's not a rabbit. It's a soul-hunting demon. What it's best at is shape-shifting, throwing us off, making us look like liars.
So that hot search clip?
Fine. Then watch.
On the huge screen, Zoe played the video she'd recorded when the three of us caught the fake Mira. In the same instant, Zoe launched her weapon straight at the rabbit. The demon's true form burst into view in front of everyone. The room erupted. Chairs scraped. People stumbled back, screams scattering through the air. Camera flashes went wild. I took a breath.
Huntrix isn't asking you to believe blindly. We're only asking you to verify before you judge.
As we stepped off the stage, Zoe leaned close to my ear.
Now that it's shown its face, it can't live in the shadows anymore.
And I knew it. The real game had just begun.
And then, boom, another shocking twist happened almost instantly.
Wow. Really?
In the middle of the night, I jolted awake like someone was choking me. A shadowy figure stood at the foot of the bed. A demon.
Mira!
It only said one sentence.
Zoe, help!
RUMI, you have only 24 hours left to live.
Right then, Mira and Zoe rushed into the room.
Stay away from our RUMI!
I sat there on the bed, completely stunned, my whole body frozen. Mira turned to me.
Are you okay?
I pulled up my sleeve. On my wrist, a glowing countdown appeared.
A countdown? You have 24 hours left to live?
I nodded. Silence. Exactly one beat.
RUMI, I don't believe it. I have to find a way to save you. Zoe, stop. If I only have 24 hours left, then I should live one really happy day. What do you want to do?
Cancel the entire rehearsal schedule. That line goes hard. Come on, we're gonna enjoy this together. Woo! Gather says.
The next morning, just as the sun came up, the three of us decided to go to the first convenience store we could find.
Instant noodles, here we come! Yay! I'm starving! Let's go, I can't wait! Right? That was amazing!
But the moment we stepped outside...
Wait, look who it is!
We saw our manager in the distance.
Why are you skipping practice? Go practice right now!
No, Bobby, I'm not going! RUMI's running out of time. Look, it's not even 20 hours left.
I held out my wrist.
Then we'll all take today off.
This is the best day. I love these little shops. I could browse here forever. Girls, look, that's exactly what I was telling you about.
At the convenience store, I ate 3 cups back to back. I slurped loudly. My eyes rolled back. My arms and legs went rigid. And then, everything went dark.
RUMI!
Call
Call an ambulance!
Please don't die. Rumi, breathe.
At the hospital, the doctor looked at me.
This situation is dangerous.
Dangerous? To what extent? Doctor, tell us the truth. Is she about to run out of time?
The doctor paused for a beat, staring at the three of them like he was looking at a group of fans who were way too deep in character.
If we don't treat her in time, she might have already.
No, please don't leave me.
Mira started crying.
Rumi, I don't want to lose you.
Even the manager's eyes turned red.
I promise, I'll never make you practice again.
The doctor just stood there, looking more and more confused.
Wait, why are you crying like this is a drama?
Zoe sniffled.
Because she's gonna die. Doctor, please save her.
The doctor blinked, then leaned in to check my throat, listened to my lungs, and pressed on my stomach. I let out a cage cough. The doctor exhaled.
She's just choking, and she has a stomach ulcer from eating spicy food, that's all.
The whole room froze.
Stomach ulcer? Then what about the clock on her wrist?
The doctor looked at my wrist, then looked at Mira.
What clock? What are you guys talking about?
Zoe grabbed my arm.
Right here. It. Why is there nothing here?
That can't be. I saw it earlier too.
I finally managed to breathe out, still hoarse.
I saw it clearly.
I'm asking seriously, are you all filming a show?
Right then, the hospital room door burst open.
Hey, hi.
Mira shot to her feet.
Jinu? What are you doing here?
The truth is, I was the one who planned to scare her.
Jinu, you dare!
Because I see how packed her schedule is every single day. I just wanted her to have a chance to rest for one day.
Bobby stood off to the side, looking at me with an awkward expression. I lunged forward in anger.
Jinu, you know how terrified I was? And you won't believe this. Sometime later.
Jinu betrayed me! That day, after practice, Jinu showed up and handed me a small gift box. I was shocked, because it was the first time he'd ever given me a present. I looked at him and scratched my head.
Why are you suddenly being so cheesy?
He blushed, embarrassed. I opened it.
Oh my goodness.
Inside was a thin silver necklace.
Put it on. You can keep it with you all the time.
I smiled and thanked him.
Bye-bye.
Then he walked me home. That night, I kept holding the necklace and staring at it. And then, I noticed something strange. There was an extremely thin seam, like someone had opened it before and sealed it back up very carefully. The next day, I brought it to a small jewelry shop tucked in an alley. I handed the pendant to the jeweler. They held it under the light, tilted it, then used a tool as thin as a needle to trace along the seam. They pried the outer layer open, looked at me, and said,
There's a chip inside.
I froze.
Could it be that Jinu had betrayed me? Was the promise he'd made just something he said to trick me?
Then I shoved the necklace into my jacket pocket and left. On the way home, I texted Jinu and told him to meet me in a quiet alley near the studio that night. When it got dark, Jinu arrived first.
Explain for me.
You took it off.
Of course I did. You think I'd still wear this?
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. There's a chip inside the pendant. You told me to always keep it on me. For what? Did you forget your promise?
It's not like that.
Then what is it? You handed me over to the Demon King? Didn't you?
He sat down.
I put it in there.
So I was right.
But not for the Demon King. For me.
Jinu lifted his head.
There was one time you were being followed. You walked out to the parking lot alone. Someone was waiting in the dark corner. I saw it. I ran over, but you'd already gotten into your car and left. You didn't know anything. I was going to tell you, but you would have taken it off. You would have said I was overreacting, so I did it secretly. I chose to be the bad guy, as long as you stayed safe.
I looked at him, like I was hearing a too late apology.
You really turned yourself into a traitor.
Jinu lowered his head.
Sorry.
I asked,
If someone really was following me, then who was it?
Do you remember that night? The parking lot? Come on.
We went into the security room. Jinu replayed the parking lot footage again and again. And then, I saw it. A slender figure. He stood in the shadows, not clearly visible. But something about him felt so familiar.
That hat shape. Is that... Could it be Baby Sajay Boys?
Jinu went to find Baby Saja immediately.
That's you, isn't it? Why were you following Rumi? I... Tell the truth! The Demon King ordered me to do it.
Jinu has feelings for that girl, Rumi, so keep an eye on her.
That was the mission he gave me. I had no other choice.
If this keeps going, I can't guarantee either you or her will be safe. If that's really the case, stop before it's too late.
I know what I need to do.
Jinu came to me and told me everything. I asked him.
So what are you going to do now?
Jinu didn't hesitate.
I won't forget the promise I made to you.
I knew. Staying by my side meant Jinu was putting himself in the crosshairs. I was the reason he was in danger. But if we stand together, if we face this together, can we survive every trial that's coming?
And then after some time...
Hello, I'm Rumi. I'm a member of the girl group Huntrix. Tonight, I'm going to tell you about the night I almost died, and the person behind it was someone no one would have ever expected. That night, after the final rehearsal for the Demon Hunters live tour in Los Angeles, I left the stage late. It was raining, the wind was cold, and the parking lot was lit only by a few dim yellow lights. Tyler, the group's personal driver, was waiting in our familiar black SUV. He was the most trustworthy person in the crew, quiet, punctual, and incredibly careful behind the wheel.
Get in, Rumi. The roads are slick,
he said. I nodded and smiled. The car started moving, rain sweeping across the windshield. I leaned my head against the window, too tired to speak. Suddenly, Tyler frowned.
There's a car following us.
I turned around. A white sedan with no license plate was speeding toward us, headlights glaring. Step on it, I gasped. The engines roared, the white car closed in, and then crash! A violent hit sent our car spinning across the highway. I heard the sound of metal crunching, glass shattering, then everything went black. When I woke up, I was in a hospital in Los Angeles. My arm was in a cast, my head pounding. A police officer stood by my bed, his tone stern.
Miss Rumi, the security cameras around the area were shut off right when the crash happened. This wasn't an accident.
Tyler only had minor injuries. He remembered clearly.
That white car never slowed down. It came straight at us like it was waiting at that curve.
What chilled me to the bone was when the officer added,
We found something unusual in your car, a turquoise keychain hooked to the passenger seat. It doesn't belong to the company or anyone in your group.
I looked at it and recognized it instantly. It was Emma's keychain, the petite administrative assistant from our management office in downtown Los Angeles. She always wore her ID card on a strap with a turquoise tassel. A small detail, but unmistakable. I stayed silent. Emma was the kindest person in the office. She made coffee for everyone, bowed politely, and once gave me a handwritten birthday card. There was no way she could be involved. But when the police showed the backup CCTV footage from the building's side gate, it was clear. Emma was seen bending down, opening the car door, placing something inside, then leaving. When questioned, she broke down in tears, her face pale.
I didn't mean to. I just did what they told me. They said to plant a tracking device. I didn't know it would cause an accident.
The officer asked.
Who told you to do it?
She was silent for a long time, before trembling and saying,
A man from a partner advertising company. He paid me. He said he wanted to stop Rumi from signing a private deal.
That man, a low-level PR employee who came to our building every day, always smiling, always bringing coffee for everyone. No one ever noticed him because he was so ordinary. But his bank records showed he had transferred money to Emma a few days before the crash. His goal, to stage a small incident that would delay my contract with a major brand he had hidden interests in. Weeks later, the case was closed. Emma was charged as an accomplice, and the man was arrested for deliberately endangering human life. The news exploded across entertainment media. They called it the music industry's commercial accident of the year. At the press conference after my discharge, a reporter asked,
Are you afraid to go back on stage after all this?
I smiled and said, No. I'll keep performing, because only when you face your fear do you find out how strong you really are.
Thank you so much for being here. Love you so much.